Hi there, you are welcome. My name is Afo Joseph. So I want to talk with you again in this part of the video about food systems. So when you are talking about food systems, you are talking about the complete chain in the agribusiness industry, which has to do with primary production, intermediate production, and secondary production. So we are going to learn more about all of this, but I'm going to give you a hint as we continue in this class. Now, primary production has to do with farming strictly. It has to do with the field production. That is, either you are doing the traditional farming like this, like we have here in this farm, as you can see this yam growing there now. This is one of our field. Or you are doing secondary production, which has to do with processing and packaging. That is agro processing and packaging. But in between, there is the intermediate production. There are some people who are at the middle level. What they do is that they get this produce from the farmers, they add value to it to a limited extent. Like for instance, someone who buys plantain and is into drying of plantain and supplying industries that requires dried plantain flakes as their raw materials for further production. So for secondary production, it has to do with agro-food processing and packaging. That's where you have the bulk of the wealth in agriculture and agribusiness, and that has to do with value addition. So if you have a land, you are in a group, or as an individual you have a land and you want to go into agriculture, because you are in this group, we are going to do it the right way this time. We are going to do it the right way. So the field production, we are going to do it in such a way that everyone who are part of it, everyone who have invested in owning that farm, either individually or as a group, they will benefit from it more. So what we are now going to do is that we are going to employ the agribusiness system for the farming. So we are going to take into consideration how we are going to profitably set up that farming system and everything around it, which we are also going to project into the future. That is harvest. What we are going to be doing with the harvests. Are we processing into intermediate raw materials? Are we doing final processing, packaging, and all of that? These are the things that we are going to be dealing with in this group. So share this video with other teachers. Let them benefit from it. Be a blessing to other people, because from this, you are going to build a company of your own. Every teacher who are part of this platform, every one of them, it is our expectation that every one of them will start building their own company. The government permits civil servants to own businesses, especially in the agricultural industry. So you don't have any issues when it comes to that. So every one of us, we are going to have our individually registered companies. Then as a group also, we are also going to have it, so that now that you are working is the best time for you to build a viable business by the side. Not after you retire and they pay your gratuity and you want to use it to set up a business. You will just crash, because at that point, if you make any mistake, once anything happens, before you know it, depression, and some people have stroke and all those kind of things. So now that you are working is the best time to own a business by the side. And going into the agro-food industry is one of the best decisions you can make right now, because all over the world we can see what is happening to nations' economies. But in spite of all this, the prices of food products keep skyrocketing and people kept buying it, because why? You must eat. You might not buy a new set of clothing today, but you must eat. Even if you are fasting, after fasting you will eat. So you are in the right place. So share this video, share the information with other people, and we are going to be very happy and thank God in the end that we are all part of this system. So in the group, we will share more details about this. We are still in the preliminary stage of this class. Thank you for being a part of this system. If someone has shared the video with you and you're not part of the teachers group, please tell the person to share the group link with you so I can be part of it, because there are lots of things that you are going to benefit. Thank you.